Welcome back, everybody. Today is also going to be a two-part video. I'm going to go catch some cows for tomorrow. So just like the last video, I'll show you a little bit of us bringing them home the night before, and then I'll pick you back up in the morning. So that's what's happening on Ranching Sodak. So this group's going to come from over that way. The last group came from over that way. So this group's gonna actually have to come down the road, and we'll come in this gate into this pasture, and then we'll go right up the black gate, and that'll be into our lot. We'll do the whole lake thing and reverse back up in there. But what I'm gonna do now is take these freestanders, go from that corner to the edge of that gate, go over here, and then back over to the lake fence, and make a kind of a catch pen to let them in here. In case they're strung out on the road, we'll have time to get them in here, let them circle once or stand, and then we can take them and go through them gates. Okay, there's the cows. I just got this gate open. This is where they're gonna come through here. And then there's home right over there. So we'll get them to go down to that corner. Sassy Pants is putting up some poly wire on the road so they don't miss the gate. These are all new cows except for 30. So, and the 30 that are out here are second calvers. So the whole mess is a bunch of young cows. Well, I'm gonna just drive right at them. I want them to go behind me. I'm gonna drive right on by and through and around and until they kind of get sick of me being here, so they know that it's gonna be okay. Some of them are already starting to run away. No sun out, but it's warm. I don't want to run them too much. I don't want to run them at all. I don't want them to run. I'm not gonna make them run. They stopped already. Kind of like to string them out. You know, the motion has stopped up here, so there's no sense in shoving these cows in the back up to the front just to make a ball. If I can get some of these wilder front ones to try to get away from us the right direction, then we can always go back and get these. They're not gonna run away. I'm gonna try to push a little bit on the center here, see if I can get these guys to go through the middle. Well, I think I might have them started. The gate's right in front here. I still got them strung back. They're just standing there watching this all happen because there's no sense in jamming that all up into here until we get a few cows to start going through the gate. Once that happens, then there'll be no way to even stop these guys from coming through the gate. But since I didn't monkey with them, they're all paired up and just chill. No harm, you know. And now they're going through the gate. I'm just standing to the side. I'm to the side of all the animals. Nobody's behind them. There's no one back there. Everybody, I'm on the side. Everybody, you got to stay on the side of your cattle. Spring or May, when I told you guys about coyotes problems in May, I don't have any in May, but that calf right there was born right there. Zoom in on him if you can. Right on his ass hammy here on this side. He's been attacked by a coyote. All of his meat is showing. That calf would have been born a week ago, probably. So if you calve in July up here, that's the absolute worst time to calve. You got heat and you got coyotes because the pups are out. The mother's trying to feed those pups. The pups are starting to hunt. Right there, that calf was attacked by a coyote. So she'll be open next year. That calf will be dead, more than likely. She'll be gone, and that's why you don't want to be calving in July. We got the wind working against us today. The wind is blowing the other way. They want to go north, so they hung up at this gate. Go on. Go on, girl. Get out. Get out. I'm gonna just go ahead and push this whole out. Not yet. I'm gonna get these back. And I might just, hey, get back. Get out. Get out. I'm gonna open this hole up a little bit. Another thing that most guys don't want to do is go up in your cows and get that hole opened up, make some room for them. Out! Get out! See, now there's a little bit of room in that gate, so they can go, can fit. Well, we're still humping along. We got to this dugout and they all wanted to get in there and spread out. I think we got some finding the gate finally. I believe that's the cow we left back with that wounded calf. And of course, she tried to tell us she was gonna run away, but then they just can't help themselves. They want to come, but she did leave her Did leave her calf back, but he looked like he should be shot. He isn't dead. We probably should shoot him. It looked like it was pretty bad, so we'll check it tomorrow, see what's up, but not a good situation. Slow going in this regrowth. I don't know, it's probably been a half hour since I turned it on. We only went over that hill right there. They're all eating, a lot of calves laying down periodically, so just got to beat that thing. Keep that up in the air until I get home. I don't want to be doing it in the dark. We're gaining, they're lining out. Sassy Pants is knocking the weeds down at the gate, so we're on the right track. We're on the road, but we lost the sun, but I think we got him now. Get them into the home pasture where we set those panels up, and then we should be good to go. Pretty quiet, they're pretty doggy. Nothing, no runaways. Hey pup! Hey pup! Easy. Sparky back. Sparky, come here. There we go, praise the Lord. Still married, I think. Oh, we didn't even open the gate. I did that myself. That was kind of a bad move, Matt. Well, let's go move them to the lake pasture behind the house. Set up those panels, and then we'll get them up in the lot here. Got everybody rolling. It's not super early. It's about 6:15. They just started bellering here a minute ago. They're ready to go. That's been open all night. They've been able to go back and forth. So now we'll push them all out there behind the trees and then hook these panels up. So then when they come back, they'll think they'll be coming out again, but they'll actually be coming right into here, and we'll funnel them right up in there. They want to go back out there that way. That's where they came from last night, of course. So as you can see, they're coming back. We got our panels set up, and now they want out of here. Get them to start shooting up there. Well, a bunch of them went back. A bunch of them started, but a bunch went back. So Sassy Pants is back there. Gonna get him to come. Once they come around that corner, it'll be full on, I'm guessing. These are all young cows. Got some pretty good wheels on them. West River cows, so they single file out a little bit more. They're going by me, so that's good. We're using all cow mentality. They all think they're getting away, but they're all just voluntarily running up into that corral. Got to work with them, back and forth, back, in, out, in, out, in, out.
I'm back on the ranch, folks. As you can see, obviously Matty Ice has got you to this far, so we're up in the lot here. Yeah, and we're gonna use the old taser gate. If you didn't see the last calf working video, we got this funnel for these calves here. Wire right here is kind of for these hot wire trained cattle. So this should stop the first wave of cows, and then all of our calves can sneak right under that panel there. So it's kind of like a creep feeder concept. The last group we sorted, they all went under there. I didn't have to sort a single calf off up there, but we do have a secondary gate just in case one gets by him. So basically he's gonna let the cows by and push the calves down this direction, which they kind of want to come down here anyhow. They should filter right on through there. We'll get the drone up. You'll be able to see the whole thing happening at once. Hopefully it's a quick group. These are new cattle here. We got these last spring, so they're a little bit faster moving. Put a little taser in there with the skid steer, a little bend, they can come around. that was the first time any of these cows have been ran through this facility ever. It's not like the other ones where it's like, oh, it's just a new year for them, but they did all right. They're just a little bit more used to like a pushing method instead of a pulling method, where we're just trying to get them to all follow in line out of here and go to the hole. A little bit spookier than normal, but that's to be expected when they're already set in their ways and they need to learn a new system.
No gas in it. What's wrong with it? Ain't got no gas in it. So we were laying in bed the other night thinking, this came to us. These are 50 doses, so this gets out here for a while, you know. We gotta work 50 calves, so, you know, it could be 25 minutes or a half hour of working. So throw a can koozie on there in the summertime, that'll keep that modified live cool. It's only really good for like 2 hours, they say, and you definitely want to keep it cool, and you don't want to be aggressive with it, shaking it up hard or anything like that. So we're trying the can koozie today. Ellie!
All right, folks, manual labor day in here. I'm gonna load this up and then we're gonna get after it here. No idea how many calves are here, so we'll probably just go until we're done. That's what I think. But these calves look pretty big, a little bit bigger than last time. I think they calved a little earlier. We're in business. Pretty good. We're cooking through them pretty fast here. I suppose we got, I don't know, maybe 30, 40 calves done. We're moving pretty fast. So no matter how they sort off the cows or if the cows are wild, all these calves work about the same. They're still fresh enough to the world. They're influenceable. So if you buy a calf from us, just know you're able to work him pretty well by the time he leaves our facility. Hey, buddy. All right, we're over halfway done now. We got about 90 done. So there's probably around 60 to 65 left, I assume. We're clipping along, all right. If you're enjoying this ranching content, leave a like down below and also hit that subscribe button because we're not going anywhere but up from here, folks. Hopefully we're gonna be coming out with some jerky soon, so stay tuned for that. One of these little beefers is gonna be turned into a little jerky pack for you guys. It's warm though. It's only like 10 o'clock and I'm sweating profusely.
We hit 100, 50-50, right on the money. So you notice a lot of times you'll see on the people on the internet, they'll take the calf's tail and they'll bend it straight up and it creates a bunch of pain on it to make him so he doesn't kick. But usually what happens is it just gets them all worked up. We don't crank the tail like they say. We just have her hold it out of the way. And if you just fondle the nuts a little bit, pull them down, and just relax. They're not gonna freaking kick at you. It's like there's no sense in putting all that crane on there for fiddle around when you're just creating pain on the calf. Bar 7, they coined that phrase, you know, a while ago when they started their stuff, helped me there. So y'all keep ranching, so I can't keep copying it. What I'm gonna do is, y'all keep watching ranching. How's that sound? Y'all keep watching ranching, no?
No, that's not
That
good.
doesn't make sense. Y'all keep watching me ranch.
You better keep working on that.
Y'all keep.
Okay.
Y'all keep.
Bye-bye.
Y'all.
We're about 2 hours into it. And 2 hours is enough on a day like today, I'll tell you that right now. You get the pokey ones at the end.
You counting?
Second group done for the first round of shots and everything, so we'll have one more group of like 150 I think again, and then we'll have some stragglers after that, some smaller older cows, random stuff. But yeah, I think we're gonna let these ones out and count all the cows just so we know what we got. And then we gotta take a look at these ones up here again, because we sorted them off because they might be open. Some of them are, and then some might have a calf still, but they're all acting pretty quiet, so we don't know.
Here's what we're having for dinner. 154 calves out of 165 cows. They came in, you know, a little earlier than ours. They were calving into April, and we never touched them, so I'm pretty happy with that. We got them dry cows sorted off, so they'll sell good. Anyways, I'm not sure what the after dinner plan is. All right, been laying low in the house for a couple hours. The humidity has dropped down now some, and we got a little bit of a breeze, but we're gonna let these cows go back up the road half a mile. Came out that corner gate. We're gonna go a little bit farther up. The gate's more normal, but we're gonna put a hot wire across, or a fake poly wire just across the road, so they turn in. You don't have to be standing right at the gate. They flow in a little better. Everybody needs to calm down. They're ready to rip. Tater chip. I think it's good to, after you work them, to let the calves lay down for an hour. Let everybody just pair back up and relax. There's a good water tank there in the pen and a couple of bales, so they were in good shape. Wrap it around the handlebar or whatever. I'll probably post you guys up over here on the truck. Actually had my most worries about this new group of cows because they're so wild, or not, they're just so fast, I thought, when I got them, but man, they handle nice. Walking, and we sorted them. There was just a handful of outliers that were wild, but for the most part they handled really, really well. Trailing out, walking, even the front ones are just walking, so yeah, I like them. There still could be a question mark back there in the dry pen. There's one thinner cow that might have a bag, or I don't know. In the morning we'll know. If she's got a tighter bag and she's bellering, we'll probably open the gate and let her out and let her run up here. Otherwise, I think we did pretty well on the sort. So if you zoom in, there's a calf nursing a cow right there. I got a calf eating grass. Cows eating grass. It's 87 degrees out right now, so the last thing you want to do is go fast. So here's where we came out. It doesn't work worth a crap. It was the third year we've struggled. Last year I cut down some trees in this corner and knocked all the weeds down, but we got to talking last night. What I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna put this is fenced off in this corner already, and I already have a gate here, but I'm gonna go over there, take that H brace out and move it over and put an actual gate right there. And then I'll just hay this strip, get this all nice and clean, and the gate will be right there. And that's where we had them all balled up, and they wouldn't go out this corner. And then they'll just be able to come on a, you know, straight little lane right here, boom, out right onto the road. So that's gonna happen. Well, they're walking in. A couple of them down in the trees there. One of them slipped into the fence. Whatever. Come on, dudes. Well, Ellie said she doesn't want to work tonight. She wants to go to the swimming pool and hang out with her friends. So I'm gonna get this thing hooked up for her tomorrow. She doesn't have to work tomorrow, so we'll get her hooked up and ready to go. And then I'll go get a load of hay. Well, they got all of our power underground over here. Got these poles out of the yard. Remember, there used to be a couple poles in the middle of the yard, and we talked about moving this fuel barrel, which now, once it gets empty, I'll pick this fuel barrel up and I'm gonna set it over here on a couple of blocks or whatever, It'll go right next to this well house. Oh yeah, so there's an outlet there. Let's have to get a cord long enough to reach back here, plug it in, and then we'll clean this sod up and gravel it, widen all this out. So the semis in the winter or the fall, they can come in and then just make a nice loop, drive right back out and back up. Looks a lot more roomy in here.
Just stay on here?
Yeah. All right, we got Ellie all geared up for tomorrow morning. Parkour, load up. Fire up this bad boy. We'll head down and get a load of hay. And then I'm gonna quit for the day. Ain't nobody out here keeping track. Screwed up and I started loading bales without you guys, but we got some more to go here. I'll put it up on the top and you can watch the final load out. I got to do a couple shout outs. One real big one to my new buddy Lee. I don't need a Sawzall anymore, everybody. Had one show up in the mail. So thank you for that, Lee. And I got a whole bunch of hats from a buddy of mine, Dean, down in Nebraska. All right, enjoy the epic time lapse. Go back up the hill. It's about, what did I say, 5, 6, 7 miles home. Well, that ain't working either. It's too hot for the GoPro. I want to thank you for tuning in, and we will catch you on the next one.